Hello and welcome to Artisphere presented by TD Bank, the virtual experience. I would just like to give a massive thank you to Pacolet Milliken for sponsoring this video here today. My name is Mark. I'm the owner of Pottery here in Greenville. All right, the demo that we're going to be working on here today is I'm going to be showing you really quickly the packet that we're going to be offering on our website. You can actually follow the prompts and just see our website, hollowearthpottery.com. But we're going to be working on how to make a handmade clay mug. All right. Now, all of these are going to be very easy to actually do, working on at home. We're going to give you the packet that has these items in it, these pieces of clay prepared for you. All I'm going to do right now is just give you a really quick, appetizer, just to see what this class is going to be like. If you're interested, you can go to the website and sign up. But to start out, you're going to find one of these in your kit. All right, this is just going to be a wooden skewer. This is going to be one of the main tools that we're going to be using here today. We're going to find one of these. You're also going to have this piece here, which is going to be for the walls. You're going to have a piece for the base, piece for the handle, and a piece just for any extra little details and decorations you want to put on the piece. Okay, so to start out, we're actually going to start with this piece. This is going to be our base. We're going to take this skewer, all right, we're going to do a technique called scoring and slipping. Okay, this is a technique that allows clay to attach to itself, to bond to itself, so it doesn't pop apart or get little cracks in it as it dries. So we're going to take our little skewer, we're going to do a technique called scoring the clay. We're going to take this piece and we're just going to scratch up the edge, all the way around the edge. You see, it does not need to be beautiful, it doesn't need to be perfectly clean. All we're doing is roughing up this edge so when we press the pieces of clay together, they attach. And then once this is done, you see I'm just working pretty quick here, you take your time. Once this has been done, once we've scored this piece, we're gonna then do what's called slipping the clay. Now, in our case, we're just gonna use water. Slipping is just gonna work like glue. Water works like glue with clay. So then all I'm gonna do is just come around here, spreading this around the edge that I just scored. Once this has been scored, I'm going to put it down on this nice TD Bank green little table cover here. And then I'm going to take this piece. We're going to take this piece. This is where we're going to have the height of the piece. This is our wall. I'm going to wrap it around. Just taking it, wrapping it around the outside of the piece. We're going to bring it around, pressing this base on really well. Now, all of this will be in depth on our video in the link. But then we're going to take and score this piece here. Anytime you attach clay to clay, you want it to be scored so it really attaches. And then we want to slip it. We're going to take this, and this is just going to be our seam. We're going to bring it around and then pinch. Pinch it together. We're really trying to get this seam pressed together really well. Reach down inside there, pressing this together. All right. Making sure I'm looking down inside here. We want to make sure there's no holes, there's no cracks in it. So I'm going to take this and press it together firmly but controlled so it actually bonds together really well. Now look how fast we were able to get just a cylinder, a little cup. But let's go ahead and turn it into a mug. We do have our handle. This is also a part of the kit that we'll send. Okay, and I do like to recommend to put the handle where you put the seam. Okay, now this is going to allow just a little bit more strength. I'm just going to take it, and guys, anytime you attach clay to clay, score and drop straight down, and I'm going to score where the bottom's going to attach. Then we do want to slip it. Get it wet, get it wet. Now I've got two little bullseyes. I got a nice little sticky place that this handle is now going to be able to attach to. I'm going to take it, press it on, watch, holding the inside. You want to make sure the inside is nice and stable. Pressing this on, press it on so it sticks. You don't want your handles to fall off. Okay, and then I'm just going to bring this around, wrapping it around and attaching the base. Again, I'm moving through this pretty quickly because I want you to see what this whole thing is all about. The video on our website will actually give you a lot more in-depth how-to. Okay, Now look how fast we were able to crank out a mug. Just a basic, simple mug. Then we have lots of extra clay here. This is where you get to customize it. You get to make this look however you want. Whether you want to put faces on your mugs, if you want to do little animals on the outside, if you just want to take your skewer and start to carve into it, writing things or drawing little pictures, these are all possibilities as you work. All right, so, but what I'm going to go ahead and do is just really quick show you how I like to start to make a mug, a face mug. I'm going to take a piece of clay, roll it out. I'm going to, again, get this nice and dirty. All right. I'm rolling it out to a little carrot shape. Then watch this. Anytime you attach clay onto clay, we have to score the piece. This is where the nose is going to go. So I scored it, get it wet. Okay. Taking it. I'm going to now hold the inside and press it on, and notice how I'm shaping it as I'm pressing it on. You don't have to form all the parts and then try to press them on. All right, go ahead and get them on, and as you're working it, you can just kind of be pushing it on, giving it the shape, however you want this to look. We could have had a nose sticking straight out like a snowman. Whatever you want to do, this is up to you. So, just real quick, that was just a real basic nose to put on the piece. All right, if you want to then come in here, using this tool, you can watch, handling it very gently, putting those nose holes. Look, this is just a great tool for any kind of texturing, any kind of thing that you want to be doing. So again, I am working fast. I want you to take your time with these. What I'm going to do here real quick is just make some eyebrows. I'm going to put some eyes on it, little mouth, just to show you, just to kind of give you a little tease of what you can do. And then we'll be finishing this up. All right, got my eyebrows, nice big bushy eyebrows. Let's go ahead, score. And we'll slip. Always, always. And then press it on really, really well so nothing comes popped off. All right. There we go. Let's go ahead and put this other one on here. Wrapping this around, pushing it on really well where I scored and slipped. Okay, so there's a lot more we can do with this. You can actually press the clay in to add dimension to it as we're working. Push out those cheekbones. All right, there's so much. There is no right or wrong way to form it, to shape it, okay? But the one do that I really want you to focus on is press it on really well. Score it and slip, press things on really well so nothing's gonna be coming off. I'm just taking other little pieces here, okay? Little balls, I'm gonna score it, I'm gonna slip it, press them on for little eyes, and we'll be finishing this up here pretty soon. All right, so now let's go ahead and take this, just adding a little bit more shape. Score, score. Make sure we slip it. We push a little eye on there. Same thing for the other side. Take it, push that little eye on there. There's so much we can do with this. I can keep going, you can put a mouth on it. You could take this tool, pressing it in. There's just so much we can do with these. I want you to take your time. I want you to enjoy, add little facial features to it, add an expression, create a little character. That's what I love to do with my mugs that I do. But have fun with them. Now, once you say, all right, I'm looking at this, I think I'm done. Then you'll actually return it back to us at our studio. We will fire them, which is putting them inside the giant kiln, the giant oven, and we'll finish these pieces up. You'll pick what color you want them to be. When these mugs are done, they will be microwave and dishwasher safe. So you get to use these mugs that you make in this little class here. So again, I am blowing through this. I only have a couple minutes here, But I hope this was at least just something that got you interested. If this is a project you would enjoy, we would absolutely love to help you work in clay, and you can make your very own personal mug. So these packets that we offer, we do have the clay pieces, but what you do from there is really up to you, whether you want to put some nice texture in some of the eyebrows, the glasses, the nose, the expressions on the pieces. If you want, you can just try to create little characters, trying to have just personalities come out on the pieces just by adding little movement, adding some facial structure by pushing out on the clay, bringing out the eyebrows. Okay, there's lots of things that we can do on all of these. As we work on them, take your time. Do not rush it, and just have fun with it. There's really no right or wrong way to put a face on a mug. Thank you again so much for joining me today. And for more information on Hollow Earth Pottery and what we offer in our business, the different classes, please check us out at hollowearthpottery.com. Again, I want to give a huge, massive thank you to our sponsor, Pacolet Milliken, for this video. And also, we just hope you have a wonderful time at Artisphere, presented by TD Bank, the virtual experience.